Boom, bam. All right, cool. Well, top of the morning, you guys. Happy October 28th on the couple days away from us having spooky season, Thanksgiving. So hopefully you guys are gonna do something cool with the kids, go out there and get candy, knock on doors, trunk or treat, and do the thing, have some fun. And so coming to you guys from eXpCon, Kenny and I had an amazing time, learned a lot of things. I'll share some of those things briefly with everybody on the call today, but stoked to be back, stoked to crush October, rest of October, and go into November, and make sure that we close this year strong. And so I'd like to welcome on Brish, Gori, and Maria Aprieto. Good to have you on the call. We're going to go ahead and get this thing started. Karina, any teaching moments for the week?
Not specifically from me, but you all know where to find me. Join my huddle, ask me questions, keep me company, and I'll see you then.
Awesome. You know what I love? When you stepped out of frame a little while ago when we were in our meeting, all the autumn colors, all the fall colors,
Oh,
beautiful.
beautiful here.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get rolling. Let me pull up my slides really quick. Let's do this, but I'm gonna do this really quick. I want everyone to say a quick hello to Ambreesh. She is looking at her team, considering her options. So she has a guest here. So we'd like to say, welcome, Ambreesh. Thanks for being here. And so we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. Like I said, we'll keep the meeting short, sweet, to the point. But Dan, I'm gonna go over to you, my man. We're gonna have our meeting next week in Vegas. We're having the Zillow Unlock. Anything that you're seeing from your end, an uptick in buyers, demand, things that you're seeing from just the lens of the leads that you're experiencing right now. Anything from you for updates for the department?
Yeah, I buyer demand continues to remain really strong. I mean, and I am continuing to be surprised by it because usually October things are starting to slow down, but it's looking like October for the Flex program will be probably, I think, at like 21 or 22 deals for this month. So things are still holding really strong, and I think a lot of buyers are realizing that and are aware now that they're able to get deals. And so we're seeing really strong lead flow coming through, really strong buyer demand. Sellers are still making it work, but on the buyer side, there's a lot of opportunity still coming through.
And on an average, I know last year we were about 4.5 months from the lead coming in to contract date. Is that time frame still the same today?
It's about 90 days now.
90 days. Okay. Wow. So it's reduced.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Well, good to see you, my man. Hopefully everything is well in your life. We're going to go into the slides right now. Let me go ahead, present. Boom, bam, we were in. All right, guys, let's get right into the conversation for new escrows. It was a slower week, and I just think that for us, it was a slower week. That's it. It was just a fluke week. Things happen. We understand, but let's honor the people that did get into contract in this last week. Rebecca got into contract in Stockton with Cesar for 305. Also, Rebecca just rejoined our team a couple months back, and she got herself a spot at her first top producer dinner since rejoining the team. So congratulations to you, Rebecca. Mara, you're here. You got a contract on a flex deal out in Vacaville, and you were relatively new to the flex program, completed the lead certification program, and you did that at a very, very rapid pace. And then you got yourself into contract very soon. So Mara, tell me a little bit about what you experienced in the market. What were some of the strategies, or excuse me, what was the strategy that worked? Tell us about this deal. Let's roll.
Um, I'm noticing that with my area, the buyers are all pretty serious that I'm meeting with. This particular buyer had done a lot of research already before I got there. And I was delighted when I was like, "Are you serious? You don't have an agent?" And he was like, "Yeah, no, we haven't decided." He had his whole family there, and they said they were impressed with me. I was like, "Can you write down why so I can do that every time?" So,
Why were they? Tell us.
I think because like you and I have talked about in some of the other meetings, it's the way that I'm able to connect with people and just be real. They were asking me questions about Vacaville, and I said, I live in Napa, but that doesn't mean that I can't cover these areas and I don't know them. I don't know them as well as my backyard, but I know them well enough to say, yeah, Costco's around the corner, there's a cool coffee shop over there, good restaurant over there, kind of thing. So I think because I was just real with them, they responded well to that, and they had their parents there. So that's always kind of intimidating, but I'm not intimidated by that. I actually appreciated the extra people to talk to. I thought it was kind of fun. And yeah, we just all connected and they went in for a 21-day escrow. So that was even more exciting.
Let's go. Well, congratulations to you. And do you want to tell us a little bit about your coat drive that you are launching or have launched?
I just launched it today. So for my community in Napa, I know we had talked about some of our winter and holiday just promotional items. Something that's really near and dear to my heart. Why, a lot of why I do this is because I want to give back to my community. So I just launched my coat drive with, gently used coats, and I'm gonna donate them to the homeless shelter and then also our community projects. I looked into doing Operation Warm Coat, but I feel like they didn't have a big presence in my community, and I really want to just give back to the homeless population and low income that we have here.
I love it, Mara. I love it. So congratulations to you. Dan, that was pretty quick. I don't know how many leads that she got until she got her first deal, but that was pretty darn quick. About less than 3 months, correct?
That was well under. You were bringing our average under 90 days.
Yeah, well, under so. Congratulations, good stuff. Next up, Daniela Lopez got in contract. Excuse me, got into contract on a flex deal for 417,000. Roxanne Adams got into contract in Oakland for 459,000. So she was on a little bit of a vacation, took a cruise, came back, got herself right into contract. So congratulations to both of you. Continuing on, Andrea Lamadora and Patrick got into contract in San Bruno for 815,000. I don't know if I see either of them on the call today. Let me just do a quick check and let me go Andrea. Okay, cool. Giant clap for them. Congratulations. Both of them are having record-breaking years, so congratulations on all your success. And then Glenn, while away in Miami, was able to get in contract in Brentwood for $1,025,000. So Glenn, it was great seeing you at eXpCon. Congratulations on all your success. I don't think I see Glenn on the call either today. Hector's on the call. Hector got in contract on his listing for $145,000. Hector, if you have the ability to share, my man, what are you experiencing in that Concord market? Competitive? I know it's probably a very competitive price point at 145. So Hector, big dog, tell us what you experienced with this listing. Where are you at? There you are. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, boss? Sorry, I'm under construction, so there's noise in the background.
Oh, I thought you were under construction. What was going on with your head? I didn't know
Oh
that.
no, my house.
Let's go, big
It's
dog.
kind of
Tell
cold
us
this
about
morning.
it.
Thank you. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
So it's a mobile home, so that market's always going to be slower paced than your regular single family detached residence. But this one went way faster than I thought. We got in a contract under 10 days, and I think it's just because of the remodel my client made and finished backyard. Typically, with a mobile home, if there is usable space within the area of the mobile home that you're selling, it's going to go really fast because people, they attract to that. So for this one, it's a unique situation. I don't think this is normal. And I told my seller that I set the right expectations. In fact, I told him we may be on the market for 77 days. That was not the case, so good surprise. But I think just setting him up with the right expectations and then getting into contract, it is a cash offer. We were on the market higher than anticipated, but because he had premium updates, he understood that. But because it was cash and it was helping him move forward to the next, we're helping him buy. In fact, we're making an offer today on a property he's going to replace that with. Basically setting him up for success and setting the expectations is what helped this move forward on a cash offer. It is under asking, but he understands why.
Beautiful. Well, good to see you, my man. I want to see more of you. It's good to see you. Appreciate you
Likewise.
as always. Hopefully, the other half is doing well, my man. So I appreciate you. Once again, congratulations to Roxanne. Came back to escrows, been gone for about 3 weeks in Miami doing her thing. Came back with another deal for 815,000. So congratulations to Roxanne. So let's call this a fluke. So we understand that our average is right around 20 to 25 deals every single week. That is our average. That has been the norm historically for this entire year. Now, we're just going to chop this up to being a tough week. Now, the focus should be no matter what. We are not slowing down. We are not waiting for the new year to kick ourselves into gear. This is the time where we really push. We're going to be diving into our database. We're going to have some communication that's going to go out to you guys to really help you look at what are the campaigns that you're going to launch in November. We want to make it easy, no friction, just make it very simple what to do in November to have the highest amount of touch points. We want to make sure that we are doing everything that we can to not only get the leads, but how are we managing the leads and converting the leads in the database? Because I believe that oftentimes there's a disconnect. We do the activity, but we don't do the best job managing our data inside of our database. And so we want to make sure that we're helping you with the conversion end of it and working our database the way that it needs to be worked. Before I go any further, George Martinez, you threw your hand up. He's on mile 5 right now. Big dog, share what you got.
Hey everyone, thanks. Yeah, I was gonna say, kind of adding on to what you're saying, like with the stats, how it's kind of a lower week. I mean, we're going into vacation season for like many lazy agents that are gonna let their foot off the gas. I would honestly say this is your opportunity as an agent to really stand out and push harder on the gas. I Last year I would say was my first year like keeping going during this time. And I saw the fruition of that hard work when everybody let their foot off the gas. Like I showed maybe 15 homes on Christmas Eve. Yeah, it didn't go anywhere, but I still have that client in my realm that I got from the team lead fund 2 years ago. So I think just doing things like that for buyers, and then maybe just doing more like pop-ins, like maybe fun videos. Like last year I bought a Santa suit and an elf suit, and I did a property tour, and that like really got the conversation starting with people. So maybe doing stuff like that to stand out right now, to really like set yourself aside, because every other agent right now is going to be on vacation when you could take a vacation sometime next year. But don't let your foot off the gas, because it's really about that 30, 60 day, 90 rule. Like you stop now, you're going to be feeling it in the Q1, and you're not going to have any business till Q2, and you're going to freak out.
That's right. That's right. You guys, momentum's not just going to show up in January, right? It's not going to show up, oh, like, oh yeah, now I'm going to get going. Well, that means, like George is saying, that means that your business is going to start taking off in February, right? The momentum's created now. And so you guys have all the reasons to connect on a very human level. Like I said, Kenny and I and the rest of the leadership team are creating you guys something for November. We'll do the 12 days of Christmas once again. So you guys have prompts. First 12 days of December to do your outreach. And so we want to make it as simple as possible to make sure that you guys close out the year strong and you walk into 2026 with momentum. So once again, you guys, just as an update, we're still doing our referral that goes until November 15th. Make sure that you guys are sending us your referrals, having conversations, setting up those appointments about people joining our organization and having those conversations about their growth. Now, if you have not yet, let's do this now. If you are on your phone, then we'll just make sure to drop the link. But if you are on the computer, go get your phone right now and make sure that you RSVP for business planning. There's 3 different dates. You have Stockton on November 10th. Hey, George, can you mute yourself, big dog? Thank you, sir. November 10th, November 12th, and November 13th. Make sure that you guys are at business planning. These are 4-hour sessions, so make sure that you plan accordingly. We have workbooks this year. We're going to go full tilt. We're going to make sure that you guys have a year by design, not by chance. So if you've attended workshops in the past for business planning, you know that this is a very, very important time for you guys. So make sure that you RSVP, pack the house. If you choose to come to multiple days, that's completely on you. More the merrier. We want to make sure to pack the house. And so RSVP now. Any questions about business planning, please reach out to me directly. All right, guys, a couple of things I want to share with you really quick because I have some extra time. I'm going to go here and all right. So obviously we just left eXpCon and Fast Real Estate was named number 2 in the United States of America for sales volume last year. And as of right now, year to date, let's just say this for right now, because it's going to be anyone's race to the finish line. But as of right now, we are currently ranked number 1. This team up here, Pemberton, they've chose to go and open their own brokerage. So that leaves us right now at number 2 at number 1 in the entire company. And so you have to think over 80,000 people at this amazing company, and we're at the top. So us having a slow week, all right, we'll take that. That's not who we are. We're built as champions. And so this is our opportunity to say, not only are we going to finish this year strong for your guys' as individual businesses and the impact that you're going to have for your family, but what does that mean for us to go and compete at the highest level? You see, Whistle Beard team, they've merged their teams, and their teams are obviously some of the best, and they're our friends. And so it's great to see this competition And my thought and my goal is to just for us to work our asses off from now to the end of the year to finish this year strong. Now, if you guys were not at EXPCon and you weren't one of the 65 people that were at Keep It Moving Coaching yesterday, I want to share this with you because this is important that you guys get a quick update of where the company is going and a quick recap from EXPCon. So, coming soon is a new platform called Mira. Mira was created by our founder, Glenn Sanford, and this is going to be your own AI assistant, and you're going to use it just like you do Siri. Hey Siri, can you tell me how many units I've closed this year for buyers and how many I've closed with sellers? Hey Mira, can you tell me what is my current GCI year to date? Hey Siri, can you tell me when my calendar reset year is for, for my cap, so on and so forth. You guys are going to be able to use Mira as an assistant to run your data and run your numbers. So more information to come on this. For the people that want to serve the sports and entertainment clientele. Maybe these are athletes, maybe these are actors, these are people that are high profile luxury buyers and sellers. We have a new division called Sports and Entertainment, EXP Luxury. This is an opportunity for you guys to sign up for this, apply for this now to be able to have the designation to work in sports and entertainment. I think this is a beautiful opportunity. This is definitely going to take your brand to the next level. So more information will come from that. And I'll also drop this in the chat and I'll send this out in our Slack channel as well. EXP Hub, EXP knows that we were trying to adopt everybody to come into Slack. Well, we understood that the adoption level was low. And so Glenn Sanford, once again, being the tech guru that he is, he built EXP Hub. This will serve as a local community for all of our EXP agents to share information about the market, open houses, updates, webinars and things like that. This is going to be our own internal hub that each of you as an EXP agent will have access to. Each of you will also have your own brand kit to build your own profile, your own color scheme, your fonts, and be able to have that specific to you, not you trying to bit and piece everyone else's brands and create your own. So each of you will have your own brand kit. More information to come on these things that I'm talking about. And then this new agent accelerator program. If you're somebody that's on this call that's wanting to level up, learn about AI, the new tools, functionality, programs that are going to help you leverage and do different things in a very cool way and be the purple cow in our market, you guys can go and apply to be a part of the new agent accelerator bootcamp. All that information is here. Every single thing on here is clickable as well. And I'll drop that in our chat as well as in Slack. eXpCon announcements next year. If you guys have never been to eXpCon, I recommend that you guys go. Next year, it's going to be held in Salt Lake City, not as spicy as a place like Miami. Nonetheless, coming together as a community, having fun and doing big things, but there's also some international ones that are coming up as well. We won't worry about all this. Well, I'll drop this in chat. You guys can go and take a look at this, but this was just released as well. Romania, Netherlands, and Luxembourg are some new international expansion markets that we have tapped into. And so I'm going to stop sharing that. You guys, it's just an amazing time to be a part of this company. Obviously, we're here to support you here locally. I feel that we create a bridge from the metaverse to the physical world at Fast Real Estate. But I also want to encourage you guys to tap into all the things that EXP offers because you really get the best of both worlds. You get coaching, local support, you have Karina, you have Molly, but then you also have everything that EXP offers in the university. So it's a really amazing time. I'll drop this link down below in case you missed it from coaching yesterday. And then I'm going to go over to Kenny. Kenny, anything you want to share with the team before we head out today on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday? No updates. Okay. Karina, Molly, anything else from you guys?
Just a reminder, today there is a lunch and learn in the office, Loan Depot. If you are able to tap in or join or stop by, check them out from 12 to 1. And then Donna has also shared with our team on Team Fast Exclusive. And I think the community or training channel, there's an exclusive tour in Dublin of a new dev property. So if you're able or have clients that might potentially be looking or whatever, check Slack, the team calendar for more info. And then quick reminder, Friday is Halloween. And so I know some of our agents have little ones and parades to attend to. So I did cancel the roadmap session for Friday. However, you could probably catch me in Karina's room or huddle. So if you guys have questions about it or anything that's going on, just tap into Karina's room and we'll tag team and help you sort out what needs to be done. So just a gentle reminder about Friday.
Love
And
it.
that's it on my end.
Awesome. Karina, anything on your end? All right, cool. So you guys, listen, yesterday, Monday, you guys showed up for Keep It Moving. There was at 1.65 people on the call for a Monday. I want to encourage you guys to get to coaching tomorrow. As always, we're going to talk about the market conditions, nuances, and patterns that are, impacting our buyers and sellers. We're also going to do hot seat to where you guys get to talk about the market. So keep on showing up, keep on applying the things that you guys are learning from us, from coaching, and we appreciate all of your efforts. If you need anything, you know where to find me, but have an amazing, amazing week. Once again, thank you to our guests, Ambrish, Gori, and Maria, whoever else was on the call that were guests. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, feel free to connect with me directly. Have an amazing week. And as always, be you, but fast, and have an amazing, amazing week. Peace.